Hey folks, Happy New Year. This is my poem called Healthy and Happy about about chronic illness and I guess mental illness and the world's preoccupation with health and happiness as a identifier of, value of a person's life. Um, yeah, hope you enjoy. Healthy and happy, healthy and happy, healthy and happy. I want you to be, I just want you to be. If you knew how hard I tried to make this nebulous state of being that you claim so simply enough, like it's easy, like it's something we don't have to try for, well, I'm not. Healthy, these words will never fit my body that doesn't quite work right. The glue is weak, and while I'm okay with myself, I know your definition of a life worth living will never fit my body. Broken. Sick. I'd like to say I'm just who I am. Healthy and happy, healthy and happy. I am not healthy and happy, and while I may catch a moment or a few of that fleeting feeling, I will return to melancholy, to inspiration, to anger, and to depression, and yet my life is still worth living. Healthy and happy. Healthy and happy. So, real quick, as kind of a footnote, I just wanted to kind of talk about society's expectations, and I guess what the world says is a worthy life. It's something that I get a lot, and I find myself being pretty upset by it often. People say it without thinking. They just say, well, as long as you're healthy and happy, I wish you a healthy and happy new year. Those two things are really what people put value into. It's what they say is a life worth living. You don't have to be successful. I hope you're healthy and I hope you're happy. I wish you good health and happiness. It's not an expectation that I'll ever be able to live up to, and so consistently hearing that in the world is almost like a constant reminder of your lack of value to society. And people say it so casually without even thinking about it. But I just question why we consistently say these things to people that we know are chronically ill, mentally ill, that we only value their lives if they're healthy and happy. And if they're not healthy or they're not happy, then it's like you have nothing. But that's not true. It's almost framed as if it's a building block for a good life. You have to be healthy in order to be worthy. You have to be happy in order to have a life that is good or a life that is valuable. And neither of those things are requirements for a valuable life or a productive life or a life that is worth living. Like I just said, I will never have that health. There's always things with my body that don't quite work right, and constantly being reminded about how that is a problem, to other people is really interesting. Because to me, it's just a thing. It doesn't really say anything about how good or bad my life is. It's just one facet of it. But we have such a fascination with that label as the kind of most important thing. And health is important. I try to take care of myself and be as healthy as possible, but if I'm in poor health, it doesn't mean that my life isn't worthy. And I think that's where culturally we really need to make a shift, is in seeing the value in chronically ill people's lives, and seeing the value in mentally ill people's lives, in seeing the value in everyone's life. And no matter what their experience is, a valuable life is not something that we can really put a word to or a definition to. It's a very diverse experience of what is a valuable life. I think it's just really important as a society and as a culture to kind of move forward in recognizing that there are no just catch-all phrases that we can apply to everyone's life. And maybe we should be more conscious about the way that we interact with each other and what expectations we're putting on them, whether that person can live up to them or not, and whether they even should. So that's just my thoughts. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope it's whatever it is. Hope it's cool. I'm not gonna say I hope you. I wish you health and happiness. Bye.